Hello and welcome to Sikich Live. I'm Mike DeGeter coming to you from the windy city, Chicago, Illinois. Today we're discussing 5 ways Salesforce Service Cloud is changing the client experience game. Before I bring on our guest for today, don't be shy on Sikich Live. This is why we come to you each week live on our social media platforms. We want to answer your questions. If you haven't heard of Sikich before, we're an accounting, advisory, and technology digital consultancy helping to digitally transform the world we all work in. So don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see us each week, Thursdays at 2:30 Central Time, where we discuss Sikich specialties like business applications and modern workplace, including ERP and CRM, managed services, cybersecurity, IT infrastructure support, and so much more. Now, managing consultant with our Salesforce practice, Justin Davis joins us. Hey, Justin, thanks for being here.
Hey, Mike, good afternoon.
Yeah. Now, Justin, a quick shameless plug before we get started here, of course. I can't, I'd be remiss not to. Our Salesforce practice is having a webinar coming up on September 1st. This webinar is talking about how Salesforce enables the support and service your clients demand in 2021. We have a registration link for that. That'll go into the chat here in a second. You can attend to learn how to reduce service costs with improved efficiency, such as case reduction, deflection, increase customer retention from an improved customer experience, and drive faster speed of service, shorter resolution time, and easy access to information. How does that sound, Justin?
Sounds great. It'll be a good one to get registered for.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for letting me do that real quick. Now, let's just dive right into it and discuss our 5 ways Salesforce Service Cloud is changing the client experience game, right? That's what it's all about. There's so much disruption happening. How can we get ahead of it? And that's what you're here to tell us about.
I sure am. Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Excellent. So customer service is as important now as ever, of course. 1.6 trillion is actually lost every year in the US because of poor customer service. Managing service requests definitely have a role in that, right? Can you tell us how Salesforce meets this need?
Oh, for sure. So Salesforce has the Sales Cloud and the Service Cloud, along with a few other clouds, actually a bunch of other clouds. And today we're going to be talking about the Service Cloud. So case management is a feature and function of the Service Cloud. So it helps, teams, service request teams manage the life cycle of case requests, support tickets, just any kind of different issue or problem that a customer may have. And some, really cool features about the case management tool are going to be case assignment rules. So you can actually, configure Salesforce to, assign and, route cases to different groups of people and or queues for your service teams to, grab those cases from or get assigned to. Another cool thing is going to be auto response rules. So, if your customers, email, they would get an auto response rule. That way you don't have someone automatically, sitting there responding to everything right away. So that's a really cool feature. And then finally, email to case. So another great feature is, your customers can email a specific email address and that case will go directly into Salesforce and be assigned to a specific person or to a queue, allowing your service team to, work those cases and get full visibility and, give the best customer experience they can.
So I'm someone that likes to go online and quickly find an answer, right? I want to be able to solve the problem as quickly as possible. And I know that there are many people out there, probably everyone out there, that wants to find a solution as quickly as possible. So HubSpot research has shared that 90% of customers expect an immediate response to their support questions, 10 minutes or less, right? How have you seen businesses solve this challenge specifically with Salesforce?
Yeah, typically they're going to use knowledge or knowledge management. So that gives, the customer to ability to roll out specific articles, documents, how to respond to specific questions and inquiries, not only to the internal service team for a company, but they could also release knowledge articles about their specific product or their service, and just how-to articles and things like that under the knowledge kind of umbrella within Salesforce. So it'll benefit internal teams that need guidance on the phone or specific questions that they need to respond to, even chat and things like that. And then of course, given customers the ability to find the answers they need, and get the training they need, things like that, on different products and services you may offer.
So omni-channel is a bit of a business buzzword, right? I think most people value having the ability to get what you want in the way that you want it, of course. For those in our audience who might not be familiar with omni-channel, can you explain what that is and how they can leverage this capability
Yeah.
within Salesforce?
Yep. So Salesforce has a feature called Omnichannel, and so the meaning of Omnichannel is going to be talking through different ways, in the same way and or the same place. And so this Omnichannel contact center that Salesforce offers, gives the ability to manage interactions with service requests over various channels. And so what does that mean? That means when you have customers, or prospects reaching out through chat, through email, through phone. This omni-channel will be able to route those different cases and those customers to the correct people. Maybe it's based off of a specific account they're related to. Maybe they're related to specific questions that you ask that customer that they need help with. And so it's really just a feature to allow Salesforce to route these requests to specific people inside of your company to help support those customers.
So you're running a business, right? Or let's say you're running a business. You really need both of your employees to have a great experience with an agent type of platform, as well as the customers, right? They both need to be happy using that platform. So Salesforce provides a unified agent experience. Can you tell us what that looks like?
hmm Yep. So Salesforce allows us to do a lot of customization, and deliver specific experiences, or the same experience across the Salesforce platform to different areas of a company. And so it's given us the ability to add that workspace that allows for that efficient interaction with multiple channels. And so typically that means the console view. So inside the Service Cloud of Salesforce, there's this tool called the console view that allows a service team member to see and work on multiple cases efficiently at a single point in time. So it gives them a more efficient view, allows them to roll through their tickets easier, and just really you just have a better work environment. Just really streamline everything for them, from a user standpoint, user process.
Sure. So feedback is always great to hear, and it really helps optimize the experience for internal and external clients at any business. Salesforce really delivers in this area as well. So how are you seeing businesses take advantage of these types of features in Salesforce?
Sure. So, there's feedback and surveys that Salesforce offers. Recently they've come out with some, great features that you can, send out specific survey requests, obtain feedback after specific sales or specific conversations you have with your prospects and your customers, and allows you to, have, collect that data from your prospects and your customers and bring that into Salesforce and be able to analyze that. So it's just really giving you another tool to communicate with your customers, receive feedback, and have it easily flow into Salesforce for you to consume, report, and then deliver some action on.
Sure. So integration among tools that you use in your business can really be a game changer. Service Cloud serves up the ability to integrate a phone system. Can you tell us how you're seeing businesses leverage that today?
Yep. So phone system integration, so they would, you know, their agents on the service team, instead of picking up a standard phone, we would, or a separate service that they have, we, will, set up the phone integration system with them inside Salesforce. So that's going to be kind of from the Service Cloud standpoint, the Service Cloud voice, allowing those, team members to, receive calls right in Salesforce, easily write notes based off of those calls, and do some dictation there. There's also third-party, telephony services out there that you can plug into Salesforce as well. So maybe your company already has an existing, VoIP or separate telephony service that you're looking at getting Salesforce. You'd be able to fold that third-party, more than likely that third-party telephony service into Salesforce and give yourself the ability to, have that communication inside Salesforce, have that telephony service.
Great. Well, Justin, I don't have any more questions for you today. Thanks for being here with us. A guest of 3 times on Sikich Live, so I hope we can make it. Or is this the 4th?
This is the 3rd, Mike, but I'm sure we'll make it a 4th.
We'll make it a 4th eventually. Thanks for being here again, Justin. We really appreciate it. As I said before, we do have that link in the chat here if you're interested in attending an upcoming webinar that we're having on how Salesforce enables the support and service your clients demand in 2021. Thanks again for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see everybody next Thursday. Bye-bye.